If you're reluctant about returning to the office, you're not alone. As companies start to rebound, they're having to get creative to keep employees safe. Chris Conte shows us one solution that's helping screen for COVID and other health issues as well.
A nationwide rebound has meant a slow return to America's office buildings. And once inside, the American workforce is finding things are drastically different.
To be resilient and adapt to, this new kind of world that we live in.
Kyle Pepe works for Laz Parking's corporate office in Hartford, Connecticut. Instead of a receptionist in the company's lobby, he's now greeted by a machine.
I'm glad that they've taken steps to make sure that we're coming back to something safe.
With the hopes of eventually bringing all 170 employees back into this building, Laz Parking had to get creative, which is where Pete Motter comes in.
This is not changing anytime soon.
Pete is the CEO of VizSafe. His company developed an app that takes workers' temperatures every morning to help scan for COVID symptoms. There's also a 3-question survey workers fill out asking about contact with anyone who is sick.
So if it comes up green, that means you're good to go in. If it comes up red, that means you need to stay home for the day.
Like after 9/11, where airport security changed and how people traveled changed. And I think there's a new paradigm here that we're seeing in a very similar way.
And it's not just temperature. Some of these devices can get your pulse, even your oxygen saturation levels, to tell if there are other things going on besides coronavirus.
So those additional vital signs will give us a broader picture of an individual's potential risk and whether they might be carrying COVID-19.
It's all part of implementing new CDC guidelines for returning to work. In addition to social distancing, the CDC is also recommending companies require face coverings.
This is a big safeguard for us from a health perspective to try to keep our employees healthy and safe.
Steve Gresh with Laz Parking sees the pilot program as something other companies across the country will want to copy.
It's a big peace of mind product, and it really helps people overcome some of those fears, and also it provides that protection.
A protection that many Americans are looking for as they begin heading back to work. In Hartford, Connecticut, I'm Chris Conte reporting.